guys, happy Saturday. Oh, there's a lot of shadows. I put up the light bulbs in my kitchen light fixture, and they're daylight light bulbs. So in here it looks really pretty, but it was really dark on camera, so I brought in a lamp and I tilted it towards me, and now we can make... Ew, my rabbit looks like it's been exposed to radiation. Anyway, forgive the weirdo shadows, but I just wanted to get on and say hi. I had a very impromptu Saturday moment, something I couldn't say no to. Excuse me, I'm hot. I'm trying the mango poke still from 99¢ only, because I just got back from 99¢ only, and I also just got back from, y'all see that back there? Goodwill. Yes, I wasn't planning on going to Goodwill, but I had talked to one of my friends about the bins having opened, and that I'd been, and that I had found some things, that little stuffed dog for her little boy, and she was just like so geeked out. She's also a thrifter, and she wanted to go, and I'm like, I told her I didn't know if they were going to allow the boys in, because one employee my first time said, if you bring the kids and there's no other parent with them, we're not going to let them be out in the heat, so you can bring them in. The second time I went, the employee I spoke to, because I asked again, said no children under 18 allowed, so I told her as much. And we figured if they're not allowed into the bins, then I would take them into the main store with me, and that's what ended up happening. They wouldn't let the boys in. So me and my little boy and her little boy went into the main store, where I picked up one thing, guys, for reals, just one thing. I was so good. I'm going to attach pictures of everything I wanted and left behind. So many pictures. But I bought one thing I could not freaking resist, and it's in the kitchen because I have to clean it because it's a kitchen item. But I'll show you that, guys, here in a little bit as I sip my mango. I have just a few little things to show you guys grocery wise that I picked up at the 99¢ only, and then a few non-grocery items from the 99€ only. And I'm feeling my pep come back. I just came off of a 2-day migraine. No sooner had I uploaded the bins video than around 3 or 4 that morning, a migraine that had been threatening me all week set in. I got up Thursday morning, got ready for work, got my little boy to my mom's house, and the nausea rolled in, and the pain set in, and my eyes shut, and it was just a whole ordeal Thursday. I forced myself through Friday. I let everybody know I got a migraine, and they pretty much left me alone. I made my way through Friday, and this morning she called me, and we were out the door. Gave the kids a little bit of playtime, not really playtime. I mean, they haven't seen each other since all this mess, but they were able to hang out together and masked up, the entire time. So it was kind of a play thing, because they talked and played while we walked around. But anywho, let me show you the 99€ only stuff just real quick. Nothing major, just whatever. This is so good, guys. I prefer the Humex one that I buy in the little plastic carton. Honestly, I prefer that one. Is it Humex? Yeah, I prefer that one. This one seems a little artificial and a little sweeter than the Humex. The Humex is just bam, mango nectar. But this one, it's okay. It's okay, and it's really refreshing. It really is. So I was out of bread. I bought the Kurz brand bread. I've bought their hot dog buns before, but I load up our hot dogs with so much stuff, I don't really taste the bun. I've never had Kurz. Oh crap, this is Texas toast. I thought it was just regular bread. I guess we're gonna have to make some really big sandwiches or some French toast. But anyway, got some Kurz brand bread. I found some more of the Persian cucumbers, because I tore up that last... The shadows, oh my goodness. Sorry, y'all are kind of tilting. I tore up the last bag of these I bought, so I had to buy some more. I got some broccoli, because little dude likes to nibble on it raw. Me too. A lettuce, because you got to have lettuce up in this house. Some maters, because you got to have maters up in this house. I got this 18 count of eggs for like $1 something. Not everything is a 99-cent only. It's 99 cents. These were 99 cents. They're small apples, big flavor. The new apple. World's first miniature apple. Okay. World's first miniature apple. Never heard of them. I think some little orchard just couldn't grow them big and they decided to stick a fancy tag to them and sell them as different. But I got those. I found some canned lychee. We're going to give that a try. If anything, you can stick it in some smoothies if they don't taste super good out of the can. I got some plain breadcrumbs. I found the only plain breadcrumbs they had. They had a bunch of Italian ones. I'm sorry, guys. My vision is still a little wonky. And I hope my eyes don't cross in front of y'all. Don't make fun of me. My vision is still a little wonky. Comes with the migraine territory. But I wanted just plain breadcrumbs because that's what I topped my little stuffed mushrooms with. If I ever get to my mushrooms. I already sauteed the other portobellos that I bought for my seafood stuffed portobellos I wanted to do. I ended up sauteing them with eggs because I never got around to finding or deciding what kind of seafood I wanted on them. And I almost bought portobellos again today. But I'm like, girl, you still ain't settled on what kind of seafood you want to stuff them with. So don't. Because then you're going to be up to your ears in mushrooms and you're not going to want them anymore. So once I set my mind on what the heck kind of a seafood stuffing I want, then I'll buy more portobello. And then we'll do a cook with me video. Okay. I should have froze this and made a slushy. I finally found the Italian. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. These little vanilla wafers. I love this brand. They are so good. These are the vanilla and these are the lemon. I love these. And it's rare that they have them. So when I saw them, I geeked out and I went ahead and bought 2 of these. I like these with tea, with some hot tea. So good. And then I really enjoyed the Pop-Tart cereal that I got one of my last hauls and they had them for 50% off. So I went ahead and got one. They're good with milk or good just as a dry snack. So that's all the little food stuff I got. Let me come over here and bring over here the non-food stuff. Hang on. Okay. Oh, it's so squishy. First non-food item I could not leave behind was this huge, fluffy blanket for $4.99. It's purple. Are you kidding me? I'm really going to leave purple behind? Not. Oh, it is so fluffy, guys, and it's really heavy. The blanket itself is thin, but I think it's so big that it feels heavy. It is 100% polyester. I tend to look at polyester, but when it's fluffy and sherped, I love it. I had to have it. I had to have it. It's going to get cold here soon, and I'm going to be ready. Now, let me put this over here. Please don't knock anything over. Okay, I'm back. I got some cheesecloth because at the top of my head, I cannot remember what recipe I found on YouTube that I really, really want to try, and it required cheesecloth. It's a dessert. I can't friggin' remember what it was, but I got cheesecloth. I had to buy more of these because the last little placards that I bought just a week ago, when I went to pull one out, it fell out of my hands and placards went all over the floor. So I needed more of those. I got some, what is this? This wool met this. I got these because I have that springform bunt pan that I got out of the bins. There is a little rust. The interior was flour. It was just flour like I suspected. But around the ring where the little dome sits in, when you snap it, there is some rust in there. And I'm not going to cook with anything that's rusty. So I went ahead and got that. And I'm going to try and get all up in there and get that out. I thought this was a good idea. Silicone sink caddy. You put this little doohickey over your thingy, your faucet neck, and it hangs there so you can store your sponge in it. Because my sponge is always sitting at the bottom of the sink, and that's gross. It's gross. I needed another holy spoon. I have a rather wide one that I can't use in the smaller skillets, and I know I had one. I cannot friggin' find it. So I went ahead and bought another one. I think it's kind of cute. I got this thing, little simple container for these lids. These lids, being silicone, pick up all kinds of stuff, okay? I have 2 cats. I try and keep my cats out of my kitchen because I don't want hair anywhere. But these have picked up crumbs. They have picked up all kinds of stuff, and I've gone ahead and washed them and dried them, and I wanted them to sit in something to stay clean. So that is what this is for. So now I can store it with all my plastic bowls and stuff, and they'll be at the ready and they'll be clean. And the only other thing I picked up there was Frontera. Ed Harris, Michael Peña, Eva Longoria, and Amy Madigan are in it. And I think I have this, but in DVD. So if I can find it in a Blu-ray, I like it better. I think I had it, or I don't know. You guys might remember. Have I already hauled this? But it was $1.99. These pelitos hanging off of my head are giving me itches. What a weird... I look tan. Anywho, I'm sorry. I'm trying to stand in front of that dome light so I don't blind y'all. But anywho, that's all I picked up there. So let me reach back here and show you guys what the one thing I picked up at Goodwill. Hang on. Okay. So the one purchase I made at Goodwill, the store, not the bins, the store, was this cacerola, this. It is so pretty, and it has the bowls inside. It was $7.99, so y'all know I had to have loved it when I was there. Now I did take a risk because I did not peel the tape off to see how many bowls were in there, to see what condition the bowls were in. Ooh, they're different color, because they were taking, you know, they were putting things up on the shelf, and I didn't want to be that person because I know how annoying that must be for the poor employees. But it's this brown little caso. It's from BF, microwave safe, dishwasher safe, oven safe, up to 375 degrees, not for stovetop use. Let me get them out. Hang on. Okay. So there are 4 little bowls, and each one is a different color inside. The inside of the actual olla pot is this really pretty mustard yellow. Man, I wish the lighting was better in here. One day I'll act like a real YouTuber and get some good light. But I ain't about that YouTube life. I just like coming on here and visiting with y'all. Okay. And this one is that same mustard. No, it's yellow. That's not mustard. That's an orange. Okay, the inside of that, of the bowl and the pot, is this orange. Here's the mustard and this green. Aren't those pretty? I'm thinking chili. I'm thinking sopa. I'm thinking all kinds of delicious winter food for this little thing. But I couldn't resist it. It was so pretty. No chips, no nothing. It's awesome. And I am going to take all them. My goodness gracious, they weren't playing. They wanted you to know it was $7.99. They have stickers all over it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 or 5 stickers on it. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead and put all these groceries up. I'm going to wash this little pot and get it nice and clean. And I'm going to get this video up for you guys, and I'm gonna chill the rest of today. I needed to go out there and repot. I think I need to repot one of my jalapeno plants, you guys. The state that poor plant is in. I don't know what I did to it. The only thing I did different to it was give it a little Miracle Grow, some fertilizer, and I did it per instruction. And the next day, it looked like that. Granted, that the day after I fertilized it was when the storm came in. So remember, I moved them over to the side yard. Well, the next day they looked okay. The day after, so that was Sunday, Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, when I came home from work, they were both kind of tilted over, and I'm like, oh my goodness, the rain must have gotten to them down here too, because that's usually what'll tip them over. But the other one I was able to perk up, but this one, it looks pretty dead. And I was going to go out there and try and repot it, but I'm still not 100% in the head I'm still a little off. I'm still a little weird in the head. And I don't want to push it because I don't want it to come back. You know what I mean? I haven't forgotten about the update and Chisme video. I just think I probably shouldn't push my luck. Put some bad juju out there. It's probably why I got a migraine, because I was being messy. I had all these, plans to come on here and tell y'all the story of the ridiculousness that is his dad and stepmama's stuff. My goodness gracious. It's just, that's probably why I got a migraine. Because I was going to be messy. But anywho, till I talk to you guys next time, till my next go around, I hope you all are having a good weekend. Stay cool, stay safe, and I love y'all bunches. Bye. So this is happening to my poor little jalapeno. There are two stems. This one is struggling, but this one I think is dead. I don't know what to do. If I should repot. I think I'm going to repot because the soil is super, super damp. And if I've been doing my research correctly, it may be overwatered. Remember, these two are the ones that I had put onto the side yard before that storm last week. And I think between the storm and me and little dude out here playing in the sprinklers and with the water hoses, I think I may have murdered my poor little jalapeno plant. I don't know what I'm doing, as y'all know, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this little thing out and repot it in some dry soil and see if that'll help. This one is the bigger one, and it's trying to hold on. Something's eating away at it, as has been. Some new leaves are growing in, all deformed and weird, but for the most part it's really trying to hang on. But I'm gonna repot this one. I really don't know what I'm doing. Then my poor little Christmas cactus got all this yellowing on it and turned mushy and is breaking off, and I think it's for the same reason. Me and little dude shenanigans out here killed my poor little plant. This one was thriving and it's broken off. This one's hanging on, it's pretty sturdy, but this other one was also a full one. It's broken off at the base. The base is mushy, but I've seen on YouTube how you can grow roots back on the little bottoms of these in a glass of water. And then they have a fighting chance of being repooted. So I have a few started there in a glass in the kitchen. I'm going to go ahead and drop this one in too. But I'm super sad. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. It's obvious. And y'all know how happy I was about my little plants. And here I am killing them. Let's go check out what the avocado's doing. The little avocado's doing okay. There's some weirdness on this leaf. This little separate one. The leaves feel a little tougher than these. Almost dry, but they're not crunchy. And this little stubborn guy finally decided to open. I've only been waiting for months and months and months. But I guess the aguacate is doing okay. So I dumped out the soil in the jalapeno pot into this tub that I reserved for my dead plant soil. And there's a little creature in there. Hello, little creature, are you okay? Do you need help getting out? Oh, it's so cute. Do you need help getting out, little creature? Let me help this little guy out. Okay, little guy. I'm trying to help you. Don't scare me. Don't jump at me. Come on, I don't want to hurt you. Come on. Here we go. Born free. Now back to my plant. So, I pulled it out. These are what the roots look like. They're not black and mushy or stinky, so the pot has drain holes. We're going to repot this baby and see if it can't come back to life. Well, there she is. I've repotted her, given her a little drink of water. As I was handling her, a lot of the dead wilty leaves shook off. There is new growth coming in though. I'm hoping that's a good sign. There's a little there. A little there. See? So hopefully it'll come back. If not, I'm not giving up. I am not a quitter. But I'm going to go in because these mosquitoes are out here already attacking me. And my legs are on fire again. I don't know what it is about this season. But the mosquitoes are super bad and super, super mean. It's not even noon. And they're out trying to kill people. Ugh. So these are the few little sprigs I'm trying to grow back. YouTube's been good to my knowing how to plant self, so if these grow roots, then I'll have some to plant. What is that? A spatula?
Oh, plushies.
Oh goodness, he found plushies.
What's this? Look, a smaller version.
A banana.
I always look at this guy.
A banani. Lots of plushies. Just a quick overview of the little store. Sometimes I find really nice things here. It's the smaller version of the big Thrift Mart, so I'm gonna snoop. Look guys, mini pancakes.
Hi guys, I'm getting in the video.
He is a new purchase as of, well, in just a bit. These are kind of cool. And then they have Belgian waffles. Yes, at a thrift store. This particular thrift store sells some food. You just gotta check the dates. Little dude's eyes bugged out when he saw these. We definitely are taking one. These are kind of cute. I wouldn't be able to eat them because of the dye. Those look yummy. I'm tempted to buy these because I've never had them.
Come on, stop looking at the thing. Let's just come on.
You're silly.
Gosh.
Should I buy these and try them?
No,
I don't know.
just come on.
Oh, quit it. Quit it now. So now we're at the dollar store next to the little thrift town, and their flowers are amazing. They have really pretty decorator stuff here. Man, these flowers are killing me, y'all. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. So pretty. Look at these. Gorgeous. Look at these adorable treat jars. So cute. And then this real pretty color right here. I love it so much. They have cute stuff in this store. These are glass sippy bottles. Cute. Look at these. Wouldn't these be pretty on a vanity? That's nice. Very pretty. Oh my goodness, you guys. If you all remember the Violeta eau de toilette that some grandmas and great grandmas used to wear, this is what this reminded me of. It's not the Violeta. It's called Florida Water Cologne. But it's the same thing. I wonder if it smells like Violeta. If y'all don't know about Violeta, ask a Latino. Where are my crafters at? Look at these pretty little scissors and then this cute little holder for your plethora of scissors. I like that one because it's purple, but I don't want to spend $3 on a pair of scissors. Cute though. Is it tacky that I want one of these? I want one. And we just could not be in Oak Cliff without coming to Thrift Town. So we're gonna take a quick sneak a peek. A sneak a peek-a-loo. And go and get us some lunch. Because we're hungry. What in the homemade crockery is that? A fish terrine. Ooh, look at all this pretty yellow stuff. That's pretty. That is one of our purchases. And it makes noise. Look at all this yellow. I like it. So pretty. Ooh, fancy. That's pretty. It ain't no $12.99 pretty. So bougie. More bouginess. Look at this pretty terrine. Look at that ugly price. Y'all know I'm cheap. It's really pretty though. Look at this. When I needed a Pyrex, I couldn't find a Pyrex. There's a plethora of Pyrex measuring dishes. I'm guffawed. Shut up. Y'all know, if y'all have been with me a while, I love anchor hocking. I had not seen these and with a saucer. But there are only 2 and only 1 saucer. I'm going to keep looking. Even 2 is better than none. I must have. Well, no luck on finding another saucer for the anchor hocking. And these have these pretty pressed etched flowers in them. And there's only 1. Not meant to be. This is kind of disturbing. Like, did she have so many kids that she got rid of 2 of them? What is this? I am not a fancy cook by any means. I have very standard pots and pans. I fell in love with this one. Can any of my chef type people tell me if this ridiculous to me price is a good price for a Jen Eyre? I don't know. It's a beautiful skillet. But dang. These little bookends are cute. You guys, we were out a few hours and I came home to check on my repoot. And the poor little stem that was doing well is now as limp and lifeless as this one was. And this one's gotten worse. I think I killed it. I feel terrible. Tried to save it and I killed it. And there's skeeters flying everywhere. I can feel them bumping into my legs. I'm so depressed. I really wanted to do right by this poor little plant. But I'm going to take my butt inside and get away from these mosquitoes. We went to 99 cent only again on the way home because I'm looking for some Day of the Dead little unicorns that one of my friends saw on one of my last videos and wanted me to grab her some, and I can't find them anymore. I keep going back every few days to look to see if they restocked. They were so cute, so I'm not surprised that they've gone fast, but I keep looking. And then we went to Dollar Tree to see if they had the Excedrin migraine, which they don't sell at CVS or Walgreens anymore. And I was able to find those, but let me go inside and get away from this poor little dead thing. Maybe it'll come back. Maybe it's just a shock of repotting. I know it's repotting. I say repotting. But I'm going to go in and let's do a haul.